Hey, Cancer. Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Hey, Marsha. You know what's crazy? Right before the reading, I heard Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. And then I heard Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Crazy. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Empress. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Willa. Hey, Bebop. I just want to see something real quick. You're about to make a comeback. Hmm. I'm hearing that Yo Gotti song in my head. It's been a long time coming, a lot of dope running, hustling, trying to dodge these cases. Going back to the basics. I'm not saying that you're doing anything illegal. I don't think so, because what you're building for yourself. Your first card was the Ten of Pentacles. What you're building for yourself is not. This is this is like legacy, passed down to the kids. This isn't fast money. It doesn't feel dangerous. I'm just gonna say it doesn't feel like risky. Um, but I don't think it came easy at all. A lot of y'all probably did do a lot of running. I ain't gonna say that kind of running, but you know what I mean? Just a lot of hustling to get where you are is what it's given. And I think you're keeping, you need to keep your plans to yourself. Just quietly continue to build what you're building. Silence is going to be one of your most powerful tools right now because, yep, sharing too much that is the risk. That's the risk right there. And that's why I know that, I don't know, this is going to be something that lasts for you. Not everyone is as trustworthy as they seem. All right. You could have like your story, Cancer. Y'all could have lost a loved one along the way. Hopefully that's not. I mean, every we ain't gonna be here forever. Okay, so I'm not here to paint fairy tales. Okay, but I feel like in the end, I'm hearing good friends we have, or good friends we've lost along the way. Your future is great. He said, in this great future, you can't forget your past. Y'all gonna have such a powerful, like, the way people remember. I'm not sure why we're talking about this, but I feel like you're building and it means something to you. Like, whatever you're doing, this is something that is like, this is bigger than me. And I see you passing this down. At least some of y'all got 3 kids. If you don't have kids, or if you only have 2, you're gonna have another one. It's something about 3. I see y'all giving back as well. Well, y'all are gonna be like, it's giving wealth, but mm, the resilience. It's like, something, like the energy that I'm getting, Cancer, is like, something else is backing you, because with what with how you get to this, it's not easy. It's not easy. And if you're in the midst of it now and you're like, maybe you have just lost someone, whether it's family, friend, love interest, whatever, some kind of like really big disappointment. You could be at that part of the journey. You could be at the part where you feel really balanced and like things are just flowing, and you're not feeling like disturbed by anything. Nothing's really rocking the boat. And then something rocks the boat. You could be at that point where you're feeling like you just kind of lost control. There's self doubt, like you could be snapping on people or a little aggressive or something like that. You could be at the point where you haven't cleaned the house in a while and you're a bit overwhelmed and overbooked and a little unorganized. And if you were more organized, you probably could have saved money there and blah, 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 blah. But the end result, Cancer, no matter what stage you are in the journey, you're gonna make it. Okay? Ten of Pentacles, like what you leave, it's not just about money. It's like your story as well. You are truly amazing. I'm so grateful to have found your channel. You always keep it real. Thank you. Thank you, Giovanni. Thank you, Giovanni. I really appreciate you. And thank you for being a member here. Blessings and love and light. Lots of laughs and lots of money. Because I see like all of that for you. You know what I mean? Like, y'all probably have the type of eyes that when you look into your eyes, you just want to cry. And it's not that like you're sad. It's like if people look at you too long, you get too real. It's like, y'all can have that energy where it's like, "Ugh, I don't want to talk." Like my nieces don't want to talk to me when they said, and it's not because I wouldn't be there for them. It's just they're gonna cry. Like I'm going to, as soon as I show up, So, and I have that. My auntie is like that too. As soon as I see her, I was good before I looked at you. So y'all have that energy too, but it's nothing wrong with releasing. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, so there you go, Cancer. What else? I feel like y'all gonna really be taking it easy in the near future. Somebody could be holding a bit of a grudge against you. You're too critical for this person. Phyllis, did you hurt somebody's feelings? You're like a parent, Cancer. You're like a parent. I'm gonna lead you to the water. Whatever you do with the water, I mean, you kind of ready to get your child out of the house, so it's like, okay. But it's all love with you, Cancer. It really is. I feel like your love is solid. It sits there. It stays there. And it's like, well, you just made me feel really bad. But I don't question whether or not you love me, and that, you know, it could be annoying for a troublemaker in your life that loves you. That may have a bit of a questionable past. And then there's you, Cancer. Someone's ex-spouse or something like that could be popping up. Ex. This could be like someone that they co-parent with or that they've known for since they were young. This is somebody who's kind of weaved throughout. There's a person popping up here, and there's a person in their energy that has. They've always been a part of the story, this person's story, in some way. Okay. They are in every chapter of the book. Okay. I don't know who this could. It's not giving family member because I'm seeing like where there could have been a more committed energy. There could have been like we worked together or we was together. We've been friends, and I've also been your side dude or chick. Like it's always been they go apart, they come back, they circle each other. This is probably the person they cheat on, they cheat with on everybody, you know. Okay. Is this why you're not talking to them? Ten of Swords. We haven't even gotten a chance to shuffle the cards, Cancer. Somebody's feeling lonely without you. Here's this Ten of Cups in the reverse again. Is this them? Somebody's very attracted to you, but they feel like there's nothing that they can do about it. You kind of like forcing someone into really like searching for the truth, you know? Maybe they have the truth already. Maybe this is the first time that they've really been like, all right, so why what truth is this person looking for? And then I'm gonna move on. Or just some sort of reflection, but I'm feeling like it's more of like I feel like it's a little deeper than that. What is this person like? Because you send this person into this mode, okay? This hermit energy. So what is this person searching for? Oh, what is that? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, the truth. Because there's like this, I'm telling you, there's always been something else weaved into this story. Okay. It's never been a straight road ever. Okay. And this could be a very familiar place. Like this, because like what's normal to you may not be normal to somebody else. So this could be kind of the vibe, you know? As for you, things could have started like hot and heavy with this person and almost immediately went to like a different extreme. Like something could have been extreme. Yeah, it's like the highs was high, but that come down was hell. Okay, the come down, it just kept going down. I don't know. It's like it went high. I don't know why. It felt like a high with this person, and it, it's like when it first kick in. Not her. Thought everything was gravy till your bitch came in. About the same time that that thing kicked in. What? Thought you that may have been what you thought too. And somebody could have had because for me to think of that line specifically, I thought everything was gravy till your bitch came in. About the same time that the high kicked in. So something could have been like overlapping, okay? If not like this close together, almost no space. Again, this roller coaster is always this person got a deep soul tie or something, or it's like web. This the moral is somebody's feeling a bit disappointed, lonely, like kind of the spotlight is on them. I'm seeing somebody sitting on the bed, like kind of in the dark, but there's like this one light. This could be from like a window or like the TV. And they're thinking about you. They're thinking about the good times or having to, yeah, or you moving on or something feeling like kind of short lived, but like the energy here, shies. The Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. This is like presto, type of energy. This person is thinking about how good this is. Okay, how good this was, how good it is. Um, I'm hearing like this because the Ten of Swords is sitting next to all of this wonderful energy. What the hell happened here? Like what? Because there's like a big, it's like understanding. Like there's a moment here with this light bulb on this card. It's like Gemini had a very similar energy. Like I never thought about it like that, or somebody may feel like they kind of lost their way, and they're kind of like, wait, they won't love you like I love you. And it's like by the time they show, because I'm seeing like is this them? I'm seeing like a rushing. Oof, who is this? This is someone who left you in a very bad state at some point. Like whether it was like angry, just confused, upset, Okay. This like I know I stole from you, but you ain't have to call the police. It's a it's a wild energy right there. It's a wild energy right there. Like you get blamed for how you respond to the situation that they caused type of energy. And you're just like, mm-mm. Cause you went to therapy. You did you did what you were supposed to do. Where that Ten of Pentacles at? I shuffled it back into the deck. You have to stay focused, Cancer. Because this is the kind of energy that might take you back to a place that you long gone. Or for some of y'all, you fighting your way up out of it right now. Okay. And this is regression right here. This would be relapse. Okay. I don't know what this is, but I feel like the light bulb moment is you have a choice. You want to go to jail or you want to go home? Pick one. A lot of y'all ain't got no fight left. It's you've already kind of like gone on low battery mode. You're in reserve, okay? Like you're yes, it's you don't have no control over this anyway, but you do have control over what kind of rise people get up out of you, you know? Because the only thing that you could have expected from this situation, Cancer, is eventually facing your fears anyway. There was no other outcome here. You were going, if you had gone, like, imagine having like 1,000 scenarios and they all lead you back to recovery. Like, some of y'all, this could be about relapse, okay? Um, it's a whole lot of ways you can relapse. All right, so don't get to judging. It's a lot of ways to be an addict. So thousand scenarios all lead you back to one answer. You're right back in rehab. It's like playing a video game, and every time you're like, okay, I'm gonna take this door this time, and you end up right back at the beginning. You don't have it's like you already have something that's assigned to you for you that's and like God is not even letting you get off this path. Good luck. It's like every time you keep ending up in the same place, God's looking at you like, you ready? One more time? All right, one more time. And they run the simulation again. And then you good? Are you done? That's the epiphany that you're having, Cancer. There's dishonesty here. There's a lack of accountability here. The situation is not fair. There could even be legal flaws. There's something about not the best legal past. The song that's playing right now is called "Burning and Looting." This could just be, everybody has a different background. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is not. We're not talking about background. This feels present. So thank you. What's your name? Thank you, UM. I'm gonna say UM. Yeah. Somebody feels like they ugh, like a big face palm, you know. They feel like they sabotage something with you or the good things just period, you know. Um Cancer. This shit got me down in the dumps. Like it's not like I don't feel down in the dumps, but the energy is dumpy, you know. This is somebody that it's like they want a chance with you. But this says reckless, violent, show off, abusive. Cancer. Now I'm hearing if you have a baby, you won't be the baby. Some of y'all trying to figure out if that's what you want. Oh my God. That line came from the movie Overboard with Goldie Hawn. It's an old ass movie. I used to watch it with my mom. And in the movie, she's like this rich, you know, amazing. Well, she was actually a bitch, okay? But, you know, she was a baddie. And, you know, she's on her yacht and everything's fine. And she gets somehow thrown. I forgot how she got thrown overboard, but she gets thrown overboard. Ends up in the hospital. I think they got her. And, oh, yeah, the guy who, ooh, make sure ain't nobody set you up. Or it was some kind of bet to get you or something like that. I don't know. I hope not. But anyway, because now I'm thinking, wow, this was some scammy shit. But anyway, the guy, I think he was like the help on the boat. He was like he was fixing something, a mechanic or something like that. Because I remember like she got into an argument with him, threw his toolbox over yeah, she threw him off the boat, threw the tool belt over the boat, and then I don't know. I think he got thrown over the boat. Anyway, long story short, he the one came picked her up from the hospital. She had lost her memory, and he took this bitch off. He took her home and had her raising. How many kids did he have? Four. It was a lot. The house was garbage, honey. Hoarders heaven. All right, it was terrible. It was terrible. And she ends up falling in love with the kids, you know. But she always felt like something was off with him. Like you could tell the chemistry, like, even though she's like, okay, I don't really remember being with you. Cause he like made her think that they was together and these was her kids. Like you are a scammer. Did somebody come in your life and try to scam you? Cancer. And it's like in the process, he falls in love with her. She starts to regain her memory, and she's like you know, right? I think they ended up together. She ended up bringing them on the boat. She realized she had a whole bunch of money. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm rich. I don't even have to be here." And for some reason, she took them along. I probably would have took the kids. I don't know. You know, maybe they didn't. I think they had something to do with they knew that they knew that wasn't their mother. Like it was all Cancer. Be careful. Because again, Ten of Pentacles, you need to be careful with this. If this is something that's happening to Cancer, is it like, is it the fairy tale ending like the movie? Or do you need to run alongside Gemini? You need to run. Run. Okay. It's a robbery. So this is a robbery. What in the world? Why did that come up, Cancer? Now, I'm not saying it's that deep, right? But if someone lies their way into your life, what is coming of this? And I feel like it wasn't like a small lie. Like that wasn't small. You know, it baby, you changed the entire timeline. I wouldn't have even known you. You would have been the guy that fixed the stuff on the boat. And it is what it is. It's not like even in a bitchy way. She was rich and she was married to a very rich man. And I think she was rich without him. And it just was like he changed the entire trajectory of her life. Now he was trying to get back at her. So who knows? Like somebody could have manipulated their way into your life on some get back, whether they were trying to get back at you for something that clearly you probably don't even remember, or whether they were trying to get back at somebody else, which ain't got nothing to do with you. And then somehow you're gonna end up raising this person's kids living in a freaking hut. There's something about kids here, for real. Something about kids here. And it's like everybody, because everybody played along. That's the other thing. So imagine like being stuck in a situation where everybody's playing along with this person. But I don't think that that worked out. Cancer. I'm definitely seeing some third wheel. You could have dealt with a lot of emotional unavailability from somebody. Things could have, like the mistrust could have just kept getting. Again, you were going to be forced out regardless. This is like when you eat something and it won't good, the body's rejecting it. You're gonna end up at the same point. You're gonna end up over the toilet regardless. You're gonna end up over the toilet regardless. It was all leading you here to the Three of Swords. All right, let's play out Heartbreak scenario 1. In 3, 2, 1. Nope, they didn't get it. Okay, let's play out Heartbreak scenario 2. And 3, 2. I'm so sorry, Cancer. This person is always daydreaming for you. They long for y'all. They do. And I'm not sure, and it doesn't mean I can't even say. What's terrible? It's just like, of course, we got to see the sweet side of him. He was an asshole. The guy in the movie was. I remember him like being. It's like you put me in this situation that I would never ask for, and I'm actually have a great life already. Like her real husband was an asshole, but it's like she could fly away from him when she wanted to. You know what I mean? She wasn't tricked into that. But like the guy who stole her away so she could come work for him and so many and so many insulting words had an attitude at that. So it was just like I remember like bits and pieces of the movie, and it's like, damn. At the end of the day, I can't say that you're a good person. Like some of these movies from the like back in the day is like, yeah, that was cute, but like real life, that is psychotic. He wasn't so nice to her. Like, you would think if you stole me and brought me into slavery that you would at least be nice. But I guess, child, that's why you're being asked to shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet about what you got going on. Shh. Okay, because she was out there on the boat, living her life, talking shit to oh, go fix the boat. I forgot what she was saying, but she was a bitch. She was a bitch. Maybe you're a bitch, Cancer. It's okay. But stop. I don't know. I'm just playing. But sharing too much, you really you would be surprised at who you can and can't trust. especially with what you seem to have going on. You are somebody who is, maybe this is what's happening for you now. Some of y'all been playing it safe when it comes to like your abundance. Um, and maybe it's time for you to really stuff up. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not saying do nothing illegal or crazy, but you could just be branching out. Like, I'm gonna go for that promotion, or I'm going to look into starting something on the side, or I think I'm at the point where I'm ready to go full entrepreneurship, or however, or maybe I'm gonna go ahead and do a master class on what it is I already know that I can do, but I've been kind of afraid because I'm more of a behind the scenes than a speaker in the front. So I heard MC. Either way, anything else for Cancer? Lord. This person is gonna be missing you. That's for sure. That's for sure. Cause did she leave him at the end of the movie? But imagine if she left at the end of the movie and like saw it for what it was. You stole me. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, no. You got mad because I threw your tube belt off the bus, off the off the bus. For some of y'all, this wasn't a yacht; it was a bus. Okay, but you got mad because I threw your tube belt off the boat. That's what you did, and in return, you took you. I went low. You took it. Okay. In return, you stole my entire life and tried to convince me that I was someone that I wasn't, and that these are my kids. And all of y'all was in on it. So it's like the betrayal is like so many times on top of so many things. Not only am I leaving, but I am rich. And I'm going to get you back. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. And or you're just going to be shut out of everything that's going on here. And I will probably have a better attitude in the future because you have to be nice to the people who help you, okay? You have to be nice to the people who are preparing your food. Duh. Something like that. Like, stop. Don't be a bitch, Cancer. But at the same time, like, it's up. You tried to ruin my life. Did you not think that my memory was gonna come back? You didn't plan it far ahead. That's probably why your life looked the way that it did. It's something like that. Because he was all over the place. So Cancer, I feel like it's a two-way street though, because it's like who the cap fit, let him wear it. Okay, judge not. Lest you be judged yourself. Or something like that, he said. Okay. So, but I do see, okay, so, we go through things. Think of this as like a training module, okay? And we go through things because we need to be able to see things from a different perspective. I think you're kind of zeroing back in on what the hell you were supposed to be doing in the first place. But I don't think that this is an unnecessary detour or, you know, training course. All right. Some of y'all like, what did I need this for? You did need it, okay? Because maybe you need to look at something differently. So let's say you riding off in the sunset on your yacht without them kids, and or back to your own family. I don't know. Take our resume, right? You're riding off and you're like, the wind's blowing in your hair, the sun's setting, and the weather is just perfect. I don't know. Some of y'all might be traveling soon or living in an environment like that. But you're thinking, yeah, I think I'm going to start approaching life in this way now. because that was crazy as hell. Like, I feel like something that you're going, it's like the end of the movie, you're the survivor. Because again, you didn't get where you are, Cancer, from just sitting on your ass or like, like this person came in the movie and was like, this bitch thinks he's something. I'm gonna show her. And boy, did he mean that with his crazy self. So, you know, oh, I'm gonna show her. I don't know. Maybe somebody came in and tried to humble you or whatever. But it's like, who? Just because she was rich when you met her. Now she probably came for money. I forgot the entire backstory, but you could be well off, but like somebody's looking at you like, oh, you ain't never been through nothing. Rich people go through stuff too, first of all. Second, how do you know that person's always been well off? Who do you have to be to go from rags to riches, really? Now I'm thinking about 50 Cent again. I always get to 50 Cent in a Cancer read. It doesn't matter. Shout out to 50 Cent because I feel like you're watching my readings at this point. I've always been a fan. So, yeah, Cancer, think about rags to rich. What kind of person do you have to be? That's different. Because not everybody is going from rags to riches. It's not happening with everybody. If it was easy, then everybody would have it. So, yeah. Something is very rooted. I feel like you planted some seeds a long time ago, and now like there's a certain experience that you've had. This what we've been talking about, which is different for all of you, but it is like it's almost like when you fly for the first time, or when you go to a different country for the first time, or when you do something like if you go to a different state, or when you get high for the first time, or something like wow, my mind is blown right now. This is one of those experiences that is going to help you to break some kind of monotony that you've been in when it comes to your career, to something that you've been working on, or like yourself, like your own system of beliefs, your own limiting beliefs, which has been blocking your abundance. So you needed this. You needed this ass whooping. Uh-huh. Rich people, they do be trying to humble hard workers. You're right. And that's why I said, Cassie, you need to stop being, because I feel like I'm not you specifically, I'm not saying that you're a bitch or anything like that, but sometimes we lose touch. You get to your level and you forget. It's easy to, we easily adjust to where we're at as humans. That's kind of a built in thing, you know what I mean? Um, so you can go from rags and then you get comfortable. You finally get up out that rag. You like, oh, who was that said she didn't want to go back to shopping at Target, or she had to go back to shopping at Target? You get comfortable. You get there. I'm telling you, it's nice. It's nice. You feel that leather, that thread count, and then you start forgetting how to treat people. Some of y'all may have got a little too, but I don't see you like losing anything. I think it was like a necessary shakeup, and this doesn't have to be about like having a lot of money. Maybe you're just used to a certain type of thing. I don't know, but I feel like in the end, you are gonna have a lot of money, and somebody's gonna be missing you. And this whole situation has truly lit a fire up under your behind. All right. Interesting. I love y'all. I hope this helped. Like the video if this resonated, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.